Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 5 of an ESO Firesong walkthrough. Let me check and see what we're doing in the previous episode. Says Sea Elf pirates and druid unrest threaten the island of Galen. The Society of the Steadfast seeks adventurers to aid House Mornard in defense of the island. Report to Lord Bacaro Valoris outside the city of Vastir if you're up to the task. I need to return to Vastir and tell Count Leonard Mornard about the capture of Sir Stefan. Okay, so in the previous episode, his son, Sir Stefan Mornard, is Count Leonard Mornard's son. So he's been captured by the Dreadsail Pirates and the Firesong Circle. So we need to go back to Vastir and tell him that his son has been kidnapped by these terrible people, and it's going to be a tough conversation to have. His father hates druids, so I don't know, he may blame everything on the druids and say they're all alike, and who knows exactly what he's going to say. We'll see. Is this Vastir? No, I gotta go this way. Going the wrong way. Alright, where's the castle? What's the fastest way to get to the castle?
These sea elf pirates become more brazen every day. When is House Mornard? You know, the house.
I can't believe the Firesong betrayed us. Attacking the Drafa. How will that bring the circles together?
The Firesong will answer for this crime, Jonathan. By House Mornard's honor, this I so swear.
Alright, yeah.
Want vengeance, fate.
Oh, I didn't hear the rest of that. I should have stayed and listened to the gossip. But yeah, word's gotten out that,
And now my son is in their clutches? We should have left these foolish druids to their squabbles.
Ignoring someone doesn't mean they'll ignore you. We need the Eldertide and the Stone Lord to meet this threat and save your son.
Dulev tells me you played no small part in repelling the Dreadsails and foiling an attack on the Druid Council, mercenary. Has the Firesong Circle truly made an alliance with the hated Sea Elves?
Truly they have. The Dreadsails are helping the Firesong get the sacred seeds from the other Druid circles.
All this trouble over Druidic nonsense? And it led to the deaths of 4 Archdruids? Unbelievable! But I wouldn't expect Sea Elf pirates to bother with an alliance that doesn't pay in plunder. What does Sea Lord Nalos get out of all this?
Archdruid Orlaith promised to grant him a stronghold on Galen, according to orders we found.
Typical. A druid who doesn't believe in property generously giving away something that doesn't belong to her. When last I looked, I ruled Galen. Did Archdruid Orlaith say what she wants from me as a price for keeping my son alive?
Archdruid Orlaith wants House Mornard to stay out of her way while she claims the sacred seeds.
I had no interest in druid quarrels until she threatened my son. Bah! Stefan warned me something dangerous was afoot. I should have listened. Here, House Mornard always pays its debts. There's more to come if you continue to aid us, mercenary.
I will continue to aid you, especially if you give me stuff like this. Mornard Noble Breeches, part of the Back Alley Gourmand set. Ooh. Gives us critical chance, weapon and spell damage, and then while we have a food buff active, our critical damage and critical healing is increased by 13%. That's really nice. I wonder if we have any other pieces. We also got a face brand head marking, dating back to the era shortly after Druid King Cassarain's passing. This vibrant forehead marking depicts the eruption of Mount Firesong. Used in placating rituals, Those bearing this paint were supposedly safe from the wrath of the volcano. And we got a skill point.
I refuse to let Galen's enemies dictate my actions. Yet I dare not move directly against the Firesong Circle or the Dread Sail.
Okay, I'm gonna look at all this stuff we just got, and then I'll talk to him. Here's the face brand. Wait, I've got Oak's Promise right now. Let's put on Ifilon's face brand. Okay, that's pretty clear. That's definitely a dramatic addition to my character's face. And then we've gotten this piece of gear. Bernard Noble Breeches. Question is, do we have any other back alley gourmand pieces? We've got, let's see. Yeah, I don't see... Look at this Galen reward coffer that we never opened. Phoenix Moth Mall. If nothing else, I'm definitely going to collect this piece. Ah. Hit the wrong key. So let's temporarily replace my bow with this, and then I'll put the bow back on, just to make sure it goes in my sticker book. And then I still need to figure out... Where did it go? This. I'm going to collect it as well. There's my guards. Okay. So I think this is the only... We need to collect this too. Frog Tender's Jack. Part of the Phoenix Moth Theurge set. It's kind of a healer set. Put the Sister's Cuirass back on. And, I'm just gonna lock this so that when we get some more pieces of it, we can put on a different set. So we're trying to collect the Phoenix Moth Theurge set, and the Back Alley Gourmand set. We've only got one piece from each right now. Gonna have to destroy all of these at some point too. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, let's go on with the next quest.
I refuse to let Galen's enemies dictate my actions. Yet I dare not move directly against the Firesong Circle or the Dreadsail's friends, as long as they're holding Stefan hostage. What say you, mercenary? Ready to earn some more House Mornard gold?
I'm always ready to earn more gold. What do you need me to do, Count Mornard?
I don't trust Archdruid Orlaith to spare my son, even if she gets everything she wants. I will instruct my knights to stand down. Let her think I am paralyzed by this threat. Meanwhile, we secretly work to save Stefan from the Firesong.
What do you have in mind?
While Archdruid Orlaith sees my knights doing what she demanded, nothing. I want you to find Stefan and set him free. Dulef says the Stone Lore and Elder-Tide Archdruids are here in the city. Get them to tell you where Stefan is being held.
Okay, I'll talk to the Archdruids and find Sir Stefan.
I'm counting on you, mercenary. Save my son, and you can name your price. Dulef says Rahval and Ellic are by the bridge east of Vastir. Talk to them. They know parts of Galen no one else has even seen. They must have an idea where to find Stefan.
Would the Firesong take Sir Stefan off the island?
While the Firesong call Ifilon home, I suspect Orlaith will keep him close until she acquires the seeds from the other druid circles. He could be on a Dreadsail ship, but I doubt the Firesong would trust their allies with such precious cargo.
You don't seem to have a lot of respect for the druids.
Respect? Perhaps not. But I left them mostly alone to practice their ancient religion. My biggest problem with them, before the current crisis, was their insistence to hold on to the past. Bretons need to embrace modern ways if we're going to thrive.
Has House Mornard always ruled Galen?
Yes, but we used to control so much more. My father was the Duke of the Sisters. When he supported King Rancer in his war against the High King, Emmerich took the ducal title and awarded it to House Dufort. An unjust and harsh penalty, in my opinion.
Why did you ignore Sir Stefan's warnings about trouble among druid circles?
A hard question, but a fair one. My house has always found it wiser to let the druids take care of their own affairs. Most of them dislike us as it is. Imagine their resentment if Mornards took sides in all their petty disputes.
Sir Stefan seems very involved with druids.
I blame his mother. Visel took an interest in druid teachings when she came to Galen. She shared that interest with our son. When Visel died, well, I could not forbid something Stefan had shared with his mother.
I understand. Alright, let's see if we can investigate and find out where Sir Stefan is being held. Like they're both over on the edge there, like on the beach, looks like.
No, Laurel. Archdruid Orlaith demanded the nature spirit too. You must find free and keep them safe.
But Stefan is in danger. I have to... What's that?
Mount Firesong stirs. Archdruid Orlaith and her circle ignore their duties.
First Twin, then Dreyfadel. My circle takes pride in protecting what we love. War has come to Galen, but we have few warriors left to fight it. How could Archdruid Orlaith side with those pirates against her own people?
I'm not surprised, honestly. Count Mornard sent me to ask you if you have any idea where the Firesong might be holding Sir Stefan.
Are you suggesting that the Eldertide have anything to do with the treachery of the Firesong, outsider?
No, but if you know anything that can help me find Sir Stefan, you need to tell me.
One of our druids was captured in the attack on Tuin. I've had scouts searching all over for her, and they tracked the dread sails to Castle Tonnerre. It's a ruined keep on Galen's northwest shore.
And what aren't you telling me, Archdruid?
The keep is built over an old Eldertide village. A cave at the foot of the bluffs leads to the castle's dungeons. I think they're holding Druid Nerea there, as well as Sir Stefan. And I had Nerea hide our seed there before the place was seized.
Oh my god, I'll try to rescue all of them. Druid Nerea, the Sacred Seed, and Sir Stefan.
I am trusting you, outsider. Rescue Druid Nerea and keep the Sacred Seed away from Archdruid Orlaith. Accomplish this, and the Eldertide Circle will not forget it. Remember, Castle Tonnerre on the northwest coast.
Where exactly did Druid Nerea hide the Eldertide Seed?
I do not know. I did not have a chance to speak with her after she returned from Castle Tonnerre. And then, our village was attacked. I know Nerea, though. She did as I asked. I am sure of it.
I remember Druid Nerea from Suncleft Grotto. Sea Lord Nalos wanted her to lead him to something.
The Sacred Seed. It's the relic they seek. I know how you helped the druids at our village. Nerea will resist, but Sea Lord Nalos will break her eventually. I would join you, Mainlander, but my injuries will only slow you down.
What can you tell me about Castle Tonnerre?
Ages ago, a Breton coin baron decided he liked the spot. He built his keep on top of an ancient Eldertide village. My folk lacked the strength to stop him, but we never forgot the insult.
What became of the coin baron?
A few seasons later, an Eldertide druid found the cave passage I told you about. He killed the coin baron in his bedchamber. The same thing happened to the next lord who claimed the castle. The place was eventually abandoned, and it fell into ruin.
Okay. Sounds like they needed to close up that entrance.
Archdruid Rahval is right. I must protect Free. But this is all my fault. If I hadn't rushed ahead to confront Orlaith, Stefan wouldn't have been captured. I couldn't bear it if Stefan comes to harm because of me.
You and Sir Stefan seem close.
You could say that. We studied together under Archdruid Rahval when we were both young. He remains a dear friend.
Just a friend?
You see through me. There was a time when we were more than friends. Those feelings never truly leave you. But Stefan is the son of Count Mornard. There could never be anything more than daydreams for us.
Why not?
I have no family to speak of. To a great house, I'm little better than a vagabond. Poor, and common as nobles measure such things. Stefan's father would never allow us to marry. So I broke it off. A kindness for both of us in the end.
I see. Why does Free need your protection?
Because Archdruid Orlaith demanded the nature spirit along with the sacred seeds. She thinks Free is mentioned in the prophecy, the dream of Kasserine. That Free is the sower. I don't think they could hurt Free, but we don't want them taken either.
Do you think Free is part of the prophecy?
I'm not sure what I think. I know Free has no desire to wield power and wouldn't harm a flesh fly. Free doesn't understand such impulses. They're not a child or a fool, but they are naive to the ways of the mortal world, and could be easily misled.
Laurel blames herself for Stefan's capture. He is dear to her, and to me. I tutored them both when they were young. Thank you again for defending us at the Dreyfa. I just wish we'd been able to save all the Archdruids and not just Ellic and I.
Archdruid Ellic thinks Sir Stefan is at Castle Tonnerre, and the Eldertide seed is there too.
The trust of the Eldertide isn't easy to earn. Ellic would not reveal the hiding place of the seed unless he truly thought you might find Stefan in the castle. So, will you truly attempt to rescue Sir Stefan and recover the Eldertide seed?
I will. How are you after the attack at Dreyfa?
Thanks to you and Dulev, I wasn't harmed. My fellow Archdruids weren't so fortunate. Still, we moved our sacred seed to a new location, known only to a few of the Stonor, and I'm sending Laurel to keep Free safe. I pray it's enough.
Why is Archdruid Orlaith doing all this?
Archdruid Orlaith believes in a literal interpretation of the dream of Kasserine. She sees the signs of the season as proof that the prophecy is upon us. That's why she seeks to gather all three sacred seeds, and why she wants Free.
And you don't believe in that interpretation?
Mount Firesong has certainly grown more active recently, but Free only awakened due to the actions of the Firesong. Can one force a prophecy to come to pass? Still, I have a terrible feeling that Orlaith knows something we don't. That concerns me.
Tell me about Mount Firesong.
Mount Firesong rises above Ifilon, but its roots extend throughout the archipelago. It gives the islands their hot springs and steam vents, and usually these are curiosities, not particularly dangerous, but this recent activity is concerning.
Ifilon is the Firesong Island, right?
The island is sacred to all druids, but yes, the Firesong call it home. The Circle's ancient duty is to calm the spirit of the volcano when it grows restless, yet the mountain grows angrier. I wonder if the Firesong can contain it. Or want to.
Will Mount Firesong erupt?
The volcano is erupting already. Lava vents long dormant on Galen and High Isle now flow with molten magma. The last time the volcano erupted, it caused terrible damage to the islands. Thousands of lives were lost. I pray it doesn't reach that level.
Me too. Alright, so we need to go to Castle Tonnerre. But I'm not sure if I want to do that immediately. There's Castle Tonnerre. So Fauns Thicket is on the way. Anything else on the way? Looks like just Fauns Thicket. So I think we'll try once again to get to Fauns Thicket and complete this other quest that we picked up in the city back during the first or second episode. Wait, I need to take a way shrine, I think. There is no way shrine up there. I must have missed it. I'm gonna have to ride all the way back. Here, I'll just cut through this volcanic vent here. Or at least ride along beside it. We can't actually go through. There's a giant wall there. So we have to go around. And then I think there's another quest coming up right here. Looks like I don't have my buff food. Uh-oh, hang on. Alright, just had to change my quick slot for using a potion. Or using my quick slot item. I had to change my keybind for it. Because the Q key on my keyboard doesn't work.
Tides go out. Oh, you there. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
You can see me. And you're not running scared either. Apologies. So many walk these beaches without ever noticing me. This is an unexpected gift. Perhaps this is fate, and you can help.
What do you need help with?
You see that sad sap there in the sand? Bleached by the sun, not yet claimed by the ocean? That's what's left of me. My ring remains upon my finger by some act of love or chance. I want my wife Freyline to have it. Will you return it to her?
Where's your wife?
We had a house together in Bahltur. If I know Freyline, she'll still be waiting at the docks night and day for my return. She has the loveliest brown hair and eyes like sea glass. You can't miss her. Bring her the ring and tell her I'm at peace.
Okay, I'll retrieve your ring and give it to your wife.
My heart feels lighter knowing Freyline will know my fate. I know her heart will ache, but I hope having my ring will help. I appreciate you doing this, my friend. A peace is settling over me, knowing that this is in your capable hands now.
So who exactly are you?
I don't think I'm anybody now. Once, I was known as Jossian Rain. I was a sailor in Duke Mornard's shipping fleet. We went from Bahltur to Gonfalon to Daggerfall to Wayrest and back again. It was a safe enough route, until this damn war.
The war? The Three Banners War?
Three Banners War? I've heard of no such thing. I'm talking about Rancer's War, of course. Emmerich seemed a decent sort, but his slight can't be so easily forgotten. His privateers sank us off our very own shores.
Rancer's War ended almost 2 decades ago.
Ha, a good jest, stranger. Next you'll tell me a Daedric prince sits in the White Gold Tower.
About that...
No, my friend. As bitter as it is fighting our kin, this war will end only one way. With Rancer on the throne, and House Mornard properly elevated.
I won't argue with you. Why can't you travel to Bahltur and see your wife yourself? Are you trapped here?
I do not rightly know, stranger. In life, I had salt water in my veins. Perhaps I need to be near it in death. The sea has some claim over me. Watching the tides go in and out brings me a sort of peace, melancholy as it is.
So you haven't tried to leave this beach?
I can't recall. No, wait, I'm certain I haven't. I've only just arrived here after all. I don't feel ready. Perhaps when my bones turn to salt and sand, I'll take a walk. Perhaps then.
Alright, well, there must be something keeping him from being able to do it. Here's Josane's skeleton. Josane's wedding ring, a tarnished and sea-worn ring with an inscription still visible along the inner band. A love as deep as the Abyssin. Alright, so I'm not going to try to find his wife right now. I need to get to Fauns Thicket. And I've not been able to figure out how to get there. It doesn't look like we can get there this way. I mean, I'm sure if I go too far out here, I'll get hit by piranhas. That's not going to work. So, I tried to do this back in episode 2, I think. I tried to get to Fauns Thicket, and I just couldn't find a way to get there. And I wanted to move on with the main story, so I gave up. Now I'm trying again, but I'm kind of running into the same problem again. That was a chimera. But it wasn't the chimera that we needed to kill to finish that quest. Yeah, still no way in. Wait, what's this? Right.
Hare, I know you're hungry, but my robes aren't for eating. Oh, maybe they can help us.
Oh, this is another quest, okay.
Do you have time to help some? Well, fauns aren't exactly defenseless creatures, but they are in danger.
The fauns need help with something?
Just because they're intelligent creatures doesn't mean that they don't need help. The herd is suffering because a wolf pack moved in. The great beasts are eating every creature in sight. It's only a matter of time before they eat the fauns too.
So you want me to get rid of the wolves?
No, definitely not. I want someone to take these fast-growing seeds and plant them throughout Fauns Thicket. Fauns love the taste of the berries, but wolves can't stand them. I can offer a reward if you're inclined to assist me.
Sure, I'll help you plant seeds in Fauns Thicket.
I'll mark the places in Fauns Thicket where you should plant the seeds. Once the fauns start eating, the wolves won't go near them. They really can't stand the smell. We'll be planting seeds as well, but we'll stop by to see how you're doing.
Why do you care about protecting these fauns?
The faun herd has lived in this location since before druids settled on Galen. Even Druid Medena chose this thicket to study them. Besides, I adore them. They're smart and playful, like little Mohair here. Oh, watch out, he might try to eat your pack.
Who is Druid Medena?
You haven't heard of her?
No.
She inspired me to become a druid. She's an elder now, but in her youth, she came here to study the fauns. She learned so much about them, how they interact and how clever they are. Her love of fauns became mine.
Why did she want to study the fauns?
The truth is, until she came here, no one knew much about fauns. They were mainly seen as cunning pests. She was the first druid to really delve into how the herds worked. I believe her efforts resulted in fewer fawn deaths and deeper understanding.
You're a druid?
I know what you're thinking. How did a wood elf become a Stone Lord druid?
No, I wasn't thinking that.
I wasn't satisfied with just following the Green Pact. It wasn't enough. So, I came to Galen to find myself. Turns out, I fell right in with the Stone Lore Circle.
Why did you choose the Stone Lore Circle?
They were the only ones who would talk to me at first. The other circles don't like outsiders. Even now, they struggle to accept that I'm one of them. Still, I've gotten good at convincing the Elder Tide not to attack me. And having Mohair helps.
You're sure these berries will protect the fawns from the hungry wolves?
The wolf pack's usual prey was decimated by a blight last season, so they came here to hunt. They're starting with smaller prey, but it's only natural for them to hunt the fawns next. I want to keep that from happening.
And you really think these seeds are the answer?
Hey, I'm a druid. Knowing this kind of nature stuff is sort of part of the job description. Those seeds grow exceedingly fast and produce berries that Mohair loves. Wolves, on the other hand, hate the way they smell. Just a whiff makes them run.
And how will that help the fawns?
Haven't you heard? You are what you eat. After a few meals, the fawns will smell like the berries.
Ah.
Plus, I had these seeds infused with magic. They'll sprout when you plant them. The fawns will have plenty to eat and the wolves will leave them be.
Why do you have Mohair with you?
There was an incident with his herd. The guards outside Vastir thought that the local fawns were attacking them. They weren't. Still, Mohair was the only survivor.
Can't you give him to a new herd?
Fawn herds are close-knit families. They wouldn't just accept an outsider, especially not one who's small or weak. Still, Mohair helps me convince stubborn outsiders that fawns aren't terrible creatures. He's like an ambassador to Man and Mer.
So he sees you as his mother?
I'm probably more like a bossy sister. We get along, but he still tries to irk me when he's bored. I keep him out of danger, but I can't control him. Especially at this age. He's more rebellious than I was in my youth.
Okay, so let's see who Mohair. This is Mohair right here? Okay. Fauns Thicket. The Fauns Thicket herd is rowdy. They play and hunt throughout the day, then bray for most of the night. Did Ifray have to make fawns so noisy? Are these good or bad fawns? Well, I guess
Glad
they're...
you made it, Five Claw. Ross thinks we should split up. The letters mentioned water, so let's head for the far side of the thicket. See you there.
See you there, Razum-dar. A Lissome Sprite by Ninel Dumaris, poet of Galen. The lilting laughter of a Lissome Sprite goes meandering through the watchful trees to kiss stone and brook in secret delight, a loving caress that no other sees. Across fair green hills where the telling stone remembers holy druid dreams of yore. Unseen, this playful sprite flits to the throne of Ivyhame, then lingers by the shore. The laughter of this playful sprite calls me, drawn from the day's cares, I do not resist. I cast aside my chores to go dance free in sun-drenched glens amid the sacred mists. I walk in Galen, there is none but me, and my longing for woods and hills and sea. All right, Razum-dar.
Time is not on our side, Five Claw. Let's find Redblade.
Well, where should I look for him? All right, we've got to plant these seeds over here, and we got to find the sea cave. What are we doing here? Razum-dar asked us for help to stop the pirate captain Redblade, and Redblade is in Fauns Thicket somewhere. But I don't know. Okay, so this is the quest objective for that quest. In the meantime, we need to also be trying to get these seeds. Right, I need to make sure I don't pass this somehow. Here we go. Planting soil. Place. Place the seeds.
Great work. Let me see how it's growing.
Come on, bear, get out of the way.
Growing in nicely. They'll be ready for the fawns in no time.
Okay, good. Oh, that's just a plant, okay. Alright, now how am I gonna get up here? I guess I need to turn right. Right here, maybe there's... I can't turn right there. It says I can on the map, but it's lying. I don't see any way onto this platform right here. Looks like there's a wall. Oh, maybe... See, I'm concerned that this road isn't actually here. Maybe I'll go this way, pick up the other one, and then circle back and get the third one. No, I'm on the wrong side. This way, maybe? Colossal Spriggan.
Is even nicer than I expected. Let me check on the berries.
Oh, look at the fawns dancing.
Well, these sure grew in nicely. No, look how happy Mohair is.
Wow, yeah, he's happy. How do I get to the third one? Once again, the map is misleading. Oh, so there's a bridge up there. I've got to figure out some way to get up there. Maybe if I circle all the way back to the beginning? I mean, here's some platforms over here. These look like man-made platforms here. I mean, I don't think the fawns made these. Or the Spriggans. Alright, I think I'm making progress now. There's some huge building here. Nothing inside of it, though. Yeah, there's nothing up here. Weird. I mean, what was that? A Spriggan house or something?
Get the blood pumping, right?
Alright, here's the Skyshard. Ah, Ember leveled up. Ember, where are you? Did I ever spend my skill points? Yeah, I did apparently. Okay. So I've got 1 skill point. What craft should I update? So blacksmithing's at 5, clothing is at 6. Provisioning's maxed out for now. I could improve woodworking. It's pretty bad. Okay, so that takes care of that. Ember?
Hey, you. Everything all right?
Yeah, I just want to see. Did you get a? You didn't get a new slot yet. Here's a really nice dagger, but she uses a staff. This hat would be good. Yeah, so it's less armor, but increases penetration. Great. Okay, so I need to keep going. See if I can get to that one platform. Oh, I've gone back down. I need to get back up somehow. Oh no, that counted as leaving the area or something? Ugh, that's ridiculous. Send me all the way back to the beginning, but maybe I can get... No, I think I'm gonna have to run in this direction and go as fast as I can. Skip all these monsters. So I've got to somehow get up top. And I'm pretty sure the only way to do that is to come all the way over here, which I've done. Alright, now hopefully I can circle back around. Be up top this time.
Want to die?
Oh no, Ember died. that guy came up with his companion, and then, like, he didn't even help me.
You're the best.
I mean, he stood right there like he was gonna help, and then he just decided not to help for some reason. Oh, and here comes the Delve boss. We took out the Delve boss.
That's what did you to mess with Ember the sorcerer.
Ah, ha, ha. We got the achievement, Fauns Thicket Adventurer.
Younger fawns play up here. They'll love these berries. Yes! The fruit is starting to bud. How exciting! Let's regroup outside Fauns Thicket. Leave the herd to find the berries on their own.
Okay, I've got some other business to deal with first, but once I'm done with that, I will meet up with you. Alright, now let's meet Razum-dar. See if we can figure out where Red Blade the pirate is. Oh no, are you kidding me? I have to be up top again. Ugh. This is a very frustrating delve. I don't like the way they designed this. Yeah, I really don't like that. There ought to be at least multiple ways to get up here. I mean, if you have to go up, that's fine, but there should be multiple entrances. Can't fault Zoss too much. I mean, they usually do a good job of designing delves, but this is really irritating. We're here.
This must be it. Let's get inside.
Oh, okay.
Ronia must be here somewhere. And likely she's not alone. Time to put on our serious faces, my friend. Look at that ship! It must be the vessel that carried the Aquilarius bequest years ago. We need a plan, Five Claw. Luckily, Roz came with one prepared.
What are you thinking, Roz?
We must get dramatic. We collapse the cavern, bury the ship, and deny the world the Aquilarios bequest. There's enough stone in this cavern to ensure this treasure is never, ever found. What do you think?
Wait, why bury the treasure? Isn't that a lot of gold to give up?
Eve didn't exactly impress Raz with the quality of his operation. Who knows how many people are aware of this place? And if the Covenant, the Pact, or even the Dominion found out, Galen could become a new front in the Three Banners War.
Alright, how do we collapse the cavern?
Raz hung back in Vastir to get these. Some alchemical charges. He had them made specially by a Vindusk Ranger for an operation that never happened. Look for the pillars holding up the ceiling. Place one on each, and when we're ready, boom!
1 charge per pillar. Got it.
Raz will place the charges this way. You follow the path and place the others. Good luck, Fight.
Okay.
Your eyes mean nothing to me now. The bequest belongs to Captain Redblade.
There's Captain Redblade. Ooh, that hurt. Stun me. Oh, I forgot that I can put those icicles on them.
Damn you, cat.
Forgot about that ability that I had. I accidentally triggered it. And then started triggering it on purpose. Alright, 1 charge. Is this one? No. In here, maybe? No. Gotta go above. Is there anything in here? No loot? Okay. Uh-oh, we gotta get out of here. Is there an easier way to get out, or do I have to go back the way I came? This is looking ugly.
Move your paws and let's get out of here!
Alright, I'm moving, I'm moving.
Don't mess with a street kid. Oh, I was just getting started.
It's done, Five Claw. Whew. The Aquilarios bequest is buried for good. And you saw to it that Ronia, that Redblade, won't be sailing the Abyssion ever again. Raz could use a break.
What happens now, Roz?
First, Raz will sleep for a week. Then he will report to the Queen. This one thinks he may just leave Ronia's name out of his report. But you, Five Claw, are someone worth mentioning. Here, as promised, your reward. Moons keep you safe.
Alright, we got a purple Razum-dar's second best bow. It is a piece of the Phoenix Moth Theurge set. So that is really nice.
Who knows? Perhaps Raz will meet a nice druid boy while he is here. This one likes plants as much as the next Khajiit. Galen really is quite beautiful, yes?
It is beautiful, yes. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions before you rest?
Of course, of course. You would think Raz was going to curl up and fall asleep right here at your feet. Huh. Actually, that is not a bad idea.
It is kind of a bad idea. You never know who could sneak into the cavern. Do you really think people will stop looking for the treasure?
Raz hopes so, Five Claw. Most folk believe the treasure was just a story anyway. And if anyone follows hints from Vastir to the caves, well, they'll have to dig out a mountainside for even a handful of coins. In this one's opinion, a job well done.
How did it feel having to deal with a former eye like that?
Not great, kitten, not great. Raz wishes he could say he was even surprised, but he's not. This war. Raz knows in his heart the Dominion is on the right side of things, but it has gone on so long, and so things like this will continue to happen.
What are the eyes of the Queen up to these days?
Raz believes we have an operation coming up somewhere in Black Marsh. It's been some time since this one got to make friends with an Argonian. Scales and fur make such a lovely compliment, don't you think?
Take care of yourself, Razum-dar. I'm going the wrong way, right? I don't want to go back into the collapsed cave. That would not be good. Alright, so I wonder what the fastest way is. Okay, let's go this way. I hope I don't accidentally run into the boss or something.
Big mistake.
That is the wrong way. I'm gonna die if I go that way. I need to go turn left, like I'm doing now. Alright, we just gotta turn in this other quest and we'll be done with Fauns Thicket.
Mohair is really excited. He kept running to each of the berry plants and back to me. I'm pretty sure there are more brambles in his fur than I've ever seen before. You made this little fawn very happy. And the herd too, I suspect.
Will the fawns be safe from the wolf pack now?
Did you hear that fawn's joyful bray? Happy fawns are hungry fawns, and they'll discover the plants soon enough. Once the berries become part of their diet, the wolves will leave them alone. Here, my purse isn't large, but you helped save this herd.
Alright, we got another back alley gourmand piece. Thorncaster's lava staff. We won't use it because this is not a...
Thank you again for your help.
Not a magic
I can't
character.
abide preventable deaths. But now, I won't have to imagine fawns like little Mohair here getting gobbled up by a hungry wolf.
So you're sure the berries will keep the herd safe from the wolf pack?
As safe as anything that lives in the wild can be. Mohair and I will come check on the herd every now and then to see how they're getting along. Plant a few more berries if necessary.
You're not going to stay here and keep an eye on them?
No. The fawns and wolves need some time to settle in. If we stayed and observed, then I'd be more likely to intervene too early. We'll stay in the area, but I won't check on the herd for a while. Mohair will let me know if something goes wrong.
How will Mohair know?
He let me know when the herd was frightened of the wolves. I don't know if he caught a scent or if he heard the fawns call from far away. Fawns are miraculous creatures. Did you know they have magic? Huh, I learn something new about them every day.
What will you and Mohair do next?
We were thinking about heading toward Vastir. There's always newcomers there to educate about fawns. Besides, it's been a while since we visited the Vine District, and there are some folks who'd love to see how big Mohair's getting.
Alright.
Right, Mohair? Want to say goodbye to the herd before we leave?
I guess that means yes.
I keep hoping he'll rejoin a herd, but he always comes back to me. Thank you again for your help. I can't abide preventable deaths. But now, I won't have to imagine fawns like little Mohair here getting gobbled up by a hungry wolf.
Alright, you're welcome. You gave me a nice staff, so it was worth it. Okay, that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to go north, up here to Castle Tonnerre, and investigate, see if we could rescue the Count's son. Thanks for watching. See you next time.